Alright, so today I'm going to be wrapping a hood on a BMW Z series car. Also going to be doing the rear spoiler as well in carbon fiber with Avery Dennison. So with the help of my little helper here, we're going to open up the hood, and for the windshield, the actual spouts, we have to remove these, we have to unplug them, and we have to use a clip, and we'll pull these guys out. So, and it's kind of hard to see up under here, so I don't expect y'all guys to be able to see anything at all, really. So these guys push out. And then the wiring itself, I have to show you these guys. All right, so up under here, get down. So we have a little clip here that if you push at the top, this guy pushes out, and then you have some wiring here, and then you actually have the plumbing that works as well, and it's the same way on the other side. So the challenge that's what we're going to have here is getting the wiring out along with the actual mechanism. So as you can see, these holes are quite small, and you can see where the plumbing and all is on either side. So once you get that piece undone, you still have the wiring to deal with. Alright, so what I've done here is I've kind of skipped forward a little bit, and I'll show you on the next one. So once you unplug the actual plug from up under the hood here, it kind of comes out of this clip and unplugs from that guy there, and then the plumbing itself. So what I've done is, I've used a right angle pick as my tool, okay, and I've come up here under the hood here. I pulled that guy loose. Now it's kind of hard with the camera in one hand and a pick tool in another, so y'all have to bear with me. But this guy is a little bit harder. So we unplugged this guy from that one there. Now you can see the plumbing. There's an actual little push point here, and it's on the other side as well. Now I've got this guy loose. I can kind of pull him back into place. And what I do is I take my pick tool, and I just, with a little leverage, I force this piece out, and I push down. So again, it's very hard with one hand, but I've pulled the plumbing loose, and with my thumb I can just push that guy out. And voila, there we go. So a little bit of struggle can obviously save yourself just a few minutes of headache, especially if you're trying to wrap the hood. Now, obviously, that's just a good starting point, because we still have to get the camera right back where it needs to go. And y'all just bear with me. My camera skills are very lackluster. So the hood's in good shape. It's been painted. You might not be able to tell from the actual camera itself that these are two different colors, so he's had this painted at one point. With the carbon fiber, we're going to try to hide some of the imperfections, is where it's just got some debris in the clear coat. And he'll no longer have two different colors on his car, is what his ultimate goal was. We're going to clean this up with just some basic alcohol. I had him wash the car before it come in, which saves me a good bit of time. So, what I like to use when I'm prepping is just some basic alcohol, 70% isopropyl, and a microfiber towel. So he's already washed the car for me. We're just going to go the extra mile here and clean up, especially around little small things and around the edges and some of the little bug guts that he didn't get before, especially on the front here. Again, this part is necessary because if you're not using a textured film like a carbon fiber, let's say you're using a gloss black and you're wrapping your hood and you don't clean it all, you'll definitely see a lot of debris. And even if you don't struggle with the hood at all or struggle with the vinyl and get it on there nice and neat, first time you get it out in the sun, you'll see all kinds of trash pieces, bugs, bird poop, whatever you have on the car, especially if you didn't clean it. Now, it's important once you clean the top that you also try to get around the edges, especially if you're going to wrap around those edges. So what I do is I just go back around with my alcohol and just rub the edges down pretty good. Again, this is a fairly clean car for what it is, so it's not a lot of cleanup, just really going over the edges and stuff. Most of your debris buildup is going to be on the back side of the hood, under, and on the front. That's where you'll see a lot of buildup trash debris. In some cases, some car guys that like to use special waxes and coatings, clear coat or ceramic coat. There's all kinds of them out there. If you've put that on your car at all, you can expect your first surprise to be that your vinyl is not going to stick very well, especially if it's a professional job and done well. You'll have to get that removed, and some waxes won't give you too much of a problem, but you might want to use a stronger solvent to try to remove some of the waxes, because I personally have had some instances where the waxes caused the vinyl not to stick very well. So got that prepped. I'm gonna let it sit a second. We'll cut the vinyl down and we'll stick it.